Hi guys, welcome back. You know the drill. Today is a favorites video, summer edition. I am so excited to talk about my favorites. I was really looking at what I've been wearing, what I've been putting on my face, makeup, skincare, hair, and it's a lot of repetition. So some of these you have seen in my spring favorites from a few months ago. And others, I don't think I've really talked about. I kind of used behind the scenes and just been testing it out for myself and not sharing with you guys just yet because I didn't have a full opinion on it. So I'm excited to share with you guys everything today. Like all my favorites videos, I like to show you guys how it looks on my skin and show you some demos. So I tried to put most of it on my face. I might do another demo of another day for any products I missed. Starting off with lips. So I talked about these before. These are from Gisou. These are the honey infused lip oils. So we have the regular and we have the shimmering one. I did do a breakdown of Gisou, a part 2. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll have that. Maybe I'll put in the end card. I've talked maybe 3 Gisou products are in my favorites because they're just that good. And these were definitely one of them. Now I wore the regular one. This one is the one that came out first. This one is in honey gold, so no shimmer. Now I use this time around more as a lip conditioning treatment. So I usually go in with maybe something like this or like a Laneige lip product just to start everything off before I go in with my skincare routine, before I go in with my makeup. It's just really nice because my lips are a little dry and kind of just starts everything off. It's just nice to have something on the lips. So I was wearing this in the beginning and it's definitely a lip oil. I know brands are coming out with a lot of lip oils and they're saying it's a lip oil, but is it a lip oil or is it a lip gloss? People are using it like interchangeably and they are different. And I will say Gisou is a lip oil. So this will fade quickly. And you'll kind of see through my demo that it looks really shiny at first, and then by the end of it, by the time I put like my other lip products on, it's more or less gone. So kind of keep that in mind. So if anything, I really say this is a lip treatment. Although I do use it with a lip liner, just know it acts more like a lip treatment. Also the smell, it's very natural. It's not their signature scent. It doesn't smell like anything else. This and some of their other products that have oil in it are basically the same scent. A product I didn't get to demo for you guys is this cleanser. I've been using it non-stop. I think I have maybe just a quarter left. This is the Then I Met You Soothing Tea Cleansing Gel. This brand has been on my list forever. I've been dying to try it and I've used this the most. I've also have been testing out the cleansing balm. Maybe I'll talk about that as we lead into fall, but for my summer favorites, it has to go to this one because I've used it the most. It is really nice. Even the smell smells like tea. My husband wasn't a fan of this because it is sticky. I'll just show you guys what it looks like. See how sticky that is? He wasn't a fan of this stickiness, but keep in mind, once you add a little bit of water, it's not as sticky. Now this isn't foaming. It's more similar to a gel, but more tacky, I would say. But overall, I've just been really enjoying it. The only negative to this cleansing gel is that because it has that tea smell to it, when you get it on your lips, maybe in your mouth by accident, I'm not a fan of the taste of it. So just warning you guys on that. This product has been my savior for spring and summer. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my spring favorites. It's the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist Hydrate and Glow. This works so well. I was using this to prep my skin, but also at the very end, after applying my makeup, my skin was looking a little too powdery, so I just did this before I went in with my setting spray. This isn't a setting spray where it's going to prolong the longevity of your makeup. It's going to give a bit of a glow. It's going to help just melt everything together, especially if like creams and powders, or maybe you have dry skin and you're just seeing maybe like your skin is peeling, just a little like cracking in certain areas. This is such a great product. This will save you. I've been really enjoying this just to prep my skin for skincare after makeup throughout the day. It's just a great pick-me-up. And this mist has also helped me with another product that was drying out my skin. Now I knew that product was going to dry out my skin. I'll talk about it, but this just helped. Like the pairing of the two were really great. I love a good serum. Usually I'm applying maybe 2 maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, definitely 2 at night. The first one is the Laneige, the Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Serum. It has a very interesting packaging, so you just twist, and then there's the pump. It's been so simple to use, and I've just been really enjoying it. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, this says once the hole turns red, get ready for a new bottle. No way. That is so interesting. I was wondering, like, how am I supposed to know? I guess I still have a decent amount left. I'm surprised because I use this pretty much every single day. So I've been enjoying this for some extra hydration. And then the other product, this is a little bit newer for me, maybe within the last month I've been using this. So the Laneige one was in my morning skincare routine. This one, I haven't really shown you guys this. This is the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. I love using a vitamin C in the morning. When I was looking at my morning skincare routine and I filmed it for you guys, soon after that I was like, oh, I should use a vitamin C, like something for my hyperpigmentation. And I will say this past month and a half, my skin has been looking really good. The hyperpigmentation, it's so minimal. Like, skin looks so clear, and I think it's the combination of this and another product that I'll be talking about, the one that's drying that I keep saying to you guys. Let's just get into this product because I keep mentioning it. It's the one that dries out your skin. It's the Roche-Posay Duo Dual Action Acne Treatment. It has 5.5 benzoyl peroxide. So this is an acne medication. You need the tiniest bit. I've used, maybe a quarter of it. I love the packaging, small nozzle, so you just get a tiny bit. And I think those are the times where my skin is drying out a little too much. It's because I apply too much of this. So I use this at night only. And I was dealing with a breakout towards the center of my face, around the mouth. They were very persistent. So then I started using this every single day and it worked really well. Now, the negative side to this is that it was drying out my skin. So to counteract that, I was using that mist, I was using the serums that I was mentioning, and all of that really helped it out a lot. So if you're dealing with any kind of breakouts, you just want to expedite it a little bit more, check this one out. I'm just warning you, it is going to dry out your skin, so less is more. I couldn't choose just one sunscreen. I love all 3 of these for different reasons. These 2 are actually quite similar. So the one that I wore today is the Summer Fridays ShadeDrops. This one I've been loving ever since they released it last year. I'm actually towards the end. The reason why I was prioritizing this because I was like, oh my gosh, I got this last year. I need to finish this up. So now I only have like this much left. And then when I realized, I was looking at the bottom, it has an expiration date and I still have another year, which is nice. I'm still gonna like finish it up because Summer Fridays has their recycling program, and now you can get I think like credit instead of like a little sample or a little mini. You get credit now. I love this stuff. It feels like a serum, so lightweight, very similar to the consistency of this one. This is the Tocobo Hyaluronic Acid. It's the Watery Sun Cream. So this one is SPF 50. The Summer Fridays one is SPF 30, but very, very similar consistency, very thin, lightweight. It just feels like a serum. Maybe this could be a dupe. I can't remember what's the price point of this, but I know the Summer Fridays one is a little more pricey, but it might be. I might have to do a side by side. And then of course my last sunscreen has to go to the Live Tinted one. This one is a newer release. This is the Hueguard, but the stick version. I did not realize, but I've used quite a bit of this. I was trying to push it down, but you know what? Okay, here. I've used a good bit of it. I know my husband uses it the most, but I like using this when I'm not wearing any kind of makeup. Maybe I'm putting this on before I play pickleball. Pickleball has been a thing for me. I've also loved wearing this right before the gym, a beach day, a pool day. I like to rent pools. This is great when you're not wearing anything else. Just this alone, if you have kids, this is perfect just because, you know, it's so easy. It's completely clear, no white residue. It's just very easy. Now it does have like a slight tackiness to it and it does give a glow, so keep that in mind. But for days where you just need something fast and you need to know you're applying your sunscreen, this one's it. I have 2 moisturizers. They are similar, but the Laneige one is a bit thicker. This is the one that I'm wearing today. This is the Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. So again, a little bit thicker, but not too thick for someone who has oily skin. I just love how it feels, and you'll see in my demo that I really didn't apply that much. You just don't need that much. Sometimes we can overdo it with skincare and we're just using it up so quickly, and I've had this for 3 months, and maybe I've used half of it. So if I'm not using this, I'm using this one. This one is the Inkey the Omega Water Cream. Very lightweight, hydrating. If you want something to feel so thin and really water-like, truly, the way it just melts into your skin, check this one out. This is perfect for someone who has oily skin. And I don't really have anything left, so hopefully I can show you a demo using this. I haven't really shared this one with you guys. I've kind of just been using this behind the scenes, but I've been really enjoying this one. And this is my last skincare product, another Gisou product. This is their face oil, honey infused. Really nice. I use 1, maybe 2 drops max. I used it this morning to show you guys, but I tend to prefer using face oils in the evening just because it's a little bit heavier, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. It made my skin look so good. It gave my skin just that extra oomph and just that healthiness and that glow. And if I didn't wear makeup today to show you guys all the other products I'll be talking about, I would have just gone like that. Again, same smell as the lip oil. Very natural. Just to finish it off with my skincare products as far as like the face, we'll get into the body probably towards the end of this video. I was a little hesitant to try this out. So this was sent to me. This is the brand Solar Wave. It's in a container. It's an LED light. Again, I'm very new to this. I want to just read off based off their Instagram. This is their Radiant Renewal Skincare Wand. Features 4 technologies in one handheld device. It has red light therapy. This helps promote youthful, radiant skin by reducing the appearance of wrinkles, fine lines, and other blemishes. So I'm not really dealing with wrinkles at this point in my life. And the fine lines, maybe ever so slightly. I did notice, I will say, when I went to the city to go dress shopping, I noticed like a tiny bit between the brows, and I was like, oh, this is what it means to be in your later 20s. And I was like, okay, but maybe that's also because in the city it was like 90 degrees, and again, oily skin, I'm walking everywhere. I don't know. Going back, this is amazing. I was hesitant to tell you guys or just wanting to talk about it. So I've been using this probably a good 2 months and consistently at night. So there is a button. I don't want to shine the light on you, so I'm going to face it towards me. See that red light? And then you can hear that it's vibrating. And then what you do is you go like this. And you kind of just glide it onto the skin and you just do sections. Just like that. And there is no timer or anything. This also turns. I don't know if I've ever used it this way, but I mainly just use it this way. So you apply your skincare first. Usually I will apply a serum, then I go into this, then I'll apply the rest of my skincare. I've noticed, I don't know if it's a combination of this, the Roche-Posay product, but the combination of this and that, I have noticed a difference with my blemishes. I feel like up until now, my blemishes seemed more visible and a little more often, where now it's really just when I have my period, like right before, during, and then just a little bit towards the end. And this has helped significantly. And it has to be this product. Like I have no idea what else it could be. I don't really use too many actives, so I'm not 100% sure, but I did want to mention this for anyone who is curious. So after you use it, you just kind of wipe it with a cloth. Good to go. Put it back in the container like this. And then you're all set. I believe they gave me a discount code. I'll have that down below if you're interested. But I thought I'd just mention to you guys for anyone who's dealing with breakouts, hyperpigmentation, wrinkles. Again, I can't say my thoughts on wrinkles since I'm not dealing with that right now, but it seems like it's working and I'm excited. So the makeup category, I'm saying this ahead of time, there's going to be a lot of repetition. Honestly, you guys can probably name more than half of them, which is a good thing because that tells you I'm actually using the products almost every single day. So starting off with primers, the one that I'm wearing today is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I just talked about this in my Strawberry Girl makeup look. I love this stuff. It was helping me out with, again, the dry areas. So good. I love the tackiness. It just grips that makeup and it just helps with the longevity. And then the other one is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys these side by side, but the e.l.f. one is the dupe, which I believe it is for the most part. I just think the Milk one feels a little more like skincare and the e.l.f. one is just a little bit thicker, a little more sticky. But both are really great for similar reasons of why you would be using them. For the complexion products, I have two that really stood out to me. So the one that I'm wearing today is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Skin Tint. I have two shades. I like to mix the two. They are in droppers. I did notice in someone's YouTube short, she took the droppers out and put a little pump. I might do that Maybe I can find one on Amazon because I really don't like the droppers and they get super messy, but I love traveling with these. I wore these when I went to Rhode Island. I wore this when I did a quick weekend getaway on the island. I just love the way they look and the way they last. Surprisingly for a skin tint, they have some good coverage and also just the look of it. It looks glowy, but it feels more satiny, but it's not too glowy. You know what I mean? And for me, that's perfect. And then my other foundation that I've been loving, obsessed with, and someone asked me in my TikTok made me buy it, what's worth it? Someone asked me what are my thoughts on the House Labs foundation. This is amazing, guys. I've talked about this many times. I wore this for my wedding makeup that just happened 2 months ago. I was trying to find the perfect foundation that was a little more luxurious because I just wanted to make it special, and I heard a lot of thoughts about this, so I tried it. Somehow I was able to find my shade match. I didn't think that was going to happen because on Sephora it's hard. I don't know why, but this product specifically, everything looks like it's pulling cool or pulling gray, and somehow this one worked. So I'll have my shade match down below. This is just so beautiful. The coverage, the longevity, it just doesn't feel heavy. And I think nowadays I'm looking for products that don't feel heavy. It doesn't have to give me full coverage, but I just don't want it to look heavy. I don't want it to look cakey, and this doesn't do that. These two concealers I've been wearing nonstop. The ones I'm wearing right now are the Physicians Formula Butter Glow concealers. I've talked about this so many times. They were mentioned in my spring favorites. Now they're mentioned in my summer favorites. I wear these on a daily basis. These have been my go-to concealers because they are so creamy, so lightweight, and they have great coverage. The only downside are the shades. So if you can find something that can match for you, definitely pick these up. And then if I want a little more coverage and a little more like longevity, so maybe I'm outside more, or maybe it's for like a special event. This is the one I wore for my wedding. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. They say this is a luminous matte. I find it to lean more matte than luminous, versus the Physicians Formula has a little more glow to it, but still not too glowy. But the Huda one has definitely been one of my favorites for full coverage. These two drugstore bronzers I've been talking about nonstop, just like the concealers. Maybe I've been talking about these even more, and I've been just wearing them every single day. Like I'll switch on and off. I haven't tried them both, but maybe I should try that out. So the one that I'm wearing today is the Makeup Revolution. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. They come in a few different shades, which surprised me at first because I got this at Target and only had 2 shades. But when I was looking online, it actually comes in 4 different shades. So this one is the lightest. I do think I could go the shade up as well. It's just so creamy, so easy to blend. It kind of reminds me of the Cosmetics products, how blendable it is. And what's nice about this, it's kind of sheer, so it looks more natural looking. If you want a cream that has no shimmer, I would definitely check out this one. And I've realized I just love products that are in a pan like this. It makes it just so easy, whether you're using your fingers or you're using a brush or a sponge. When I tried this out for you guys, I instantly loved it, and now that it's been almost a month, I'm still loving it and I'm obsessed. And my other one has to go to the Physicians Formula Liquid Bronzer. This is the only shade. I think I saw someone use this on like their whole entire skin, which was interesting. I've also seen that with the highlighter. I don't know if that would be too dark for me, but it would be now or never for me to try that out, so maybe I'll do that. But what I love about this is that, again, very easy to blend, very thin. This is a liquid bronzer. It does have shimmer, but not too sparkly, or where you just see the sparkles, where it looks not natural, if you know what I mean. So if you prefer more of a glow, more of a shimmer, check this one out. But less is more. This should last you forever. Have I even made a dent in this? I don't think so. And I've had this for over 3 months. My contour product has to go to Patrick Ta She Sculpted. This is the one I wore on my wedding. It's gorgeous. It has the cream, which is what I used today, and then it also has the powder. The powder leans a little warmer, and then for the contour, I just strictly used it on my nose. Easy to blend. It's a bit heavier than the Makeup Revolution one. Like this one feels not as natural looking, if you know what I mean, where they're both buildable, but the effect is a little different. Makeup Revolution, more natural. You can see your skin peeking through. This one, more pigmented, and you can't see your skin peeking through. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for, but I've really been enjoying this as my contour product. I have quite a few powders. I really couldn't choose one, starting with the Givenchy one. This is the Prism Libre Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff, guys. This was also used on my wedding day. It's so beautiful. It does have a little bit of a pinkness to it, but not so pink where it looks trendy, if you know what I mean. Like when I look back at my wedding photos, I don't want it to look too trendy, but at the same time, it's going to anyway. But what I'm trying to say is I didn't want it to look super pink, and this one does not. I'm not a fan of the packaging because I'm not the biggest fan of squares because it takes up a little more space. Also, some loose setting powders, they just kind of get everywhere, and this one definitely does. But the way it makes my skin looks, how airbrush and smooth, the pores disappear even though they're there. This is such a nice, luxurious loose setting powder. When I don't want to be bougie and I don't want to use all that up, I'll go in with a drugstore one. This one has been a favorite for many years. This is the e.l.f. HD powder. The one that I have in my hand is the one that is in sheer or translucent. I also love the Luminous one. I just can't find it. Wait a minute, is that it over there? Wait. Oh my gosh, it is. So this is the sheer translucent. This one is the soft luminous. You can tell slightly, both beautiful and inexpensive. And then a powder I like to use for touch-ups and on the go and just putting it in my bag because there's no way I'm taking my loose setting powder that's just gonna get everywhere. Even if it's in my makeup bag, you know, I need something a little more compact with a mirror, and it has to go to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. I've had this for quite some time. I really didn't talk about it too much because I kind of was hesitant to talk about it because I know there's a lot of hype to this product, but it is well worth it. And how I use it sparingly is I only use it when I'm out and about. So I love that it comes with a mirror, and then I just pack it with a poof. I wish this poof was somehow able to be a part of it, like all in one. Like this didn't come with this product, but I would love if it had kind of like a compartment, kind of like the Physicians Formula products where they come with a sponge or even like a tiny little brush that no one uses, how it comes like at the bottom. This is a product where if it had it, I would totally use it. Blushes might be the hardest category for me to choose because I'm trying out so many. I love so many. Summertime is when you're gonna wear your blushes. Even springtime, you're really going to be putting on the color. You want to look just very peppy and bright, and these were my absolute favorites. So the first one, the one that I'm wearing, another product that I really didn't talk about. I was researching blushes for my wedding day and I was testing out different powder blushes, and this one came to mind. Even though I didn't wear this on my wedding day, it's definitely a runner-up. It's the Laura Mercier Blush Color Infusion in Ginger. This is a gorgeous shade, comes with a mirror. I would say this is more of like a muted peach, so it's not bright, but it does pack a punch, and it just looks very natural looking on someone like myself who has warmer undertones. It looks so beautiful. I love a powder blush. I don't really hear people talk about Laura Mercier blushes, but they're really good, and I love this one. I have another one, but I wore this one the most. I actually wore it my wedding day is the Bare Minerals Bronzer. This is Kiss of Copper. So beautiful. So the other one is matte, if I didn't say that earlier. This one has a sheen to it. So pretty. To the point where you really don't need highlighter. And in this video, I'm just realizing, not talking about highlighter today. These products that I'm talking about today give me glow with the combination of sweating and like the stickiness and my natural oils. I'm like, I really don't need any highlighter this summer. So I've been focusing on other products without having a very specific highlighter for my face. But anywho, back to this blush. It's so gorgeous. This is the type of shade which I find to be more unique, that look good with people that have a warmer undertone, an olive undertone, if you have tan skin, if you have just some warmth. It gives you those kind of like sunset cheeks that's just so pretty, but it also gives you enough color to the cheeks, because that was a big thing for my wedding day. I wanted some color to my skin without it being too colorful. Our last powder has to go to this one. I brought it back out from last summer. I might have talked about it in my summer favorites. This is the Physicians Formula Strawberry Jam Powder Blush. You really can't see the strawberries anymore now that I've been using it more often. Ever since that Strawberry Girl makeup look, although it uploaded last week, I've been wearing this a lot more. And I've been pairing it with a cream blush that I'll be talking about. It smells really good. It's just a really nice blush. Obviously, it's so stinking cute with the strawberries and the fragrance and just the overall packaging. I really like the color to it and how it applies. The product I like to use under that is the Persona Cosmetics Cream Blush in Kiss. This is a bright red. I've been doing the whole rosy cheeks, a little bit on the nose. It kind of looks like you're sunburned, but in a very cute way. This has been my product for that, and ever since that video I've been just doing it all the time, and it's just so much fun. And ending the summer with a product like this, to me, is just the perfect way. And my last cream blush is the Nude Stick. This is in Picante, so it has a brush on one side and then the actual cream blush on the other side. I love a good red orange, something hot, something fiery like Picante. Like, it makes sense. I love these colors on my skin. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I was wearing this a lot towards the beginning of summer. These are the types of products when it's cream, whether it's the Persona Cosmetics one, whether it's this one. This is what I like to wear to the beach, where I know I'm gonna be outside a lot, because it just works, and as the day goes on, it still looks good and it looks quite natural looking, if that makes any sense. And it's a very undone look, and that's what I like about it. So I purposely did not include this in the blush category. Although they call this Vintage Lace Blush Pigment Blusher, I like using this on my eyes. It's gorgeous. These colors, it's from Makeup Revolution. I stumbled across this at Target. Look how pretty those colors are. This kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury, not like a product in mind, but just the overall color story reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury, but for half the price, a quarter of the price. I don't remember the exact price, but you get so much because they're telling you to use this as blush, but at the end of the day, you could use it as whatever you want. The only reason why I can't use this as a blush, or at least not for myself, is because there's too much sparkle. Like, I love a good sparkle on the eyes, but not on the cheeks. And this on the eyes, so pretty. I did a reels on this. I think that should be coming out this week. I'm so behind on my reels. I have so many videos to post. I just need to edit them. But this is one of them. It's so pretty. So if you guys see this at your local Target, pick it up. So an actual eyeshadow palette that I've been loving is the Unleashia ones. I recently got the e.l.f. Citrus. Really fun for summer. We're talking about some more brighter colors. Orangey, tangerine, a little like olive green in there. Really pretty. I love this eyeshadow palette. I talked about it in my yearly favorites last year. My full line Unleashia video is hopefully coming out next month. I'm still waiting for a few more products to arrive. This is why there's a delay. Don't worry, it's still coming out. Just be patient with me. But I love this one. And then also I've been really enjoying this one where it's not as vibrant. This is Olive Coral Pink. Again, totally up my alley, where it's neutral enough but not too pinky, if you know what I mean. Pinky brownie, beigey. I love a good one and done eyeshadow. These are from Moira Beauty. I wore one of these for my wedding. Let's see which one that I wore. I'm trying to remember. I believe I wore Muse, which is a neutral bronzy tone. So pretty. And then today I wore Literally, which basically is a champagne shade. But I love these as a one and done, as a topper. They're so gorgeous. Let me just do a quick swatch for you guys, just in case you missed that other video when I introduced these products, because they're truly incredible and not enough people are talking about them. Make sure to keep the little plastic part to keep it contained, because this one just popped out. So just be careful of that. This is the one that I wore today, Literally. Then we have Muse, which is the one I wore on my wedding day. Third one is Showtime. It's more of a rose gold. And the last one is Eureka. This one pulls more of like a gunmetal. But look how stunning all of these are. So affordable. I think they're around $5 each. And my last favorite eyeshadow has to go to the Jones Road The Best Eyeshadow. That's what it's called. In copper. It's not your traditional copper in the sense that it's not so warm like a copper penny. What I love about it is that it actually looks so similar to my skin tone, but then again, it has that beautiful sheen to it. So the perfect one and done eyeshadow where you just need to throw something on the eyes and it just needs to work with the rest of your look. You don't want to think about it. I totally forgot to include this product with the other eyeshadows. This one is from Maybelline. Another product that I haven't seen anyone really talk about. I believe it's new. It's the Color Tattoo 24-Hour Eye Stick. I'm not the biggest fan of shadow sticks. I've been slowly getting into it more throughout the summer months, and it's just so easy and it makes sense, honestly. This one is in shade I Am Courageous, which is more of a trying to remember. More of a beigey shimmer. It has silver specks to it. So it definitely leans on the cooler side, but not too cool. Maybe I would say it's more neutral, but it's definitely not warm. What I like about it is that it gives that wet looking effect. You can blend it, but you gotta work quickly. So that's what it looks like once you blend it out, but it stays put. How well it stays put surprises me every single time I put this on. I'm just like, whoa, this is really good. And I don't really see anyone talk about it. It's just been a few minutes and I can tell it's not gonna move. Like the way it sets, you know what I mean? This sponge has been my favorite. It's from the e.l.f. Camo line. I think this one is technically a concealer sponge. I just love the size of it. It's not too big. Even when it's wet, it's not that big because right now it's just slightly damp. And although I like their other one because you can get it in a package, that one's almost a little too big for me, especially just like under the eyes and the smaller areas, where this just works for all over the face and just everything in between. Now for my eyeliner, I had to go to an oldie but a goodie. I picked this up for a recent video. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner, retractable in lasting brown. This is one of my top favorite drugstore brown liners. It's a holy grail. The longevity, it's pigmented enough. It doesn't crease in the inner corner, it doesn't crease in the outer corner. It just stays put and you don't need a sharpener, which is so nice because sharpeners can be a pain in the butt and it can get quite messy. And I love it so much. I've had other eyeliners that I talked about this summer where I didn't have the chance to really test it out. And the one that I kept going to is the LA Girl one. For the brows, I love these two, especially in conjunction with one another. So this one is the one I was introduced first that I've been using for some time. It's the Unleasha Shaper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer in clear. It's totally a Refy dupe. I need to buy the Refy one again to do an actual work test and a side-by-side to show you guys. But based off my experiences and since I bought the Refy one a number of times, I do believe it has great longevity. If you love a feathered look, if you love more of a laminated look, you're gonna love this. And if you have stubborn brows, you're really gonna love this. And what I just learned today, and it makes it even more of a dupe to the Refy one. Look at this. There was a brush on the other side and a little comb. I don't really use this. You would use this if you're going for the lemonade effect, and you would use this if you got too much product in your brows. So what I like to do is I actually like to take a good amount of it off and do something like this, and then I go in. And that's how I make sure I don't have too much product in my brows. And then after that, I like to go in with this, which is a little bit newer to me. It's the NYX The Brow Glue, the tinted one in taupe. Great shade match, not too warm, not too cool. It has the perfect amount of tint where it doesn't get all goopy and there's like too much tint on your skin, especially if you're someone who has more of like a sparse brow like myself. And then I do want to mention, it's not the same as the original one, the Brow Glue in clear. That one is thicker, it's stickier, and it just keeps my hairs up in place longer, where this one doesn't. It has more medium hold. It gives a little more of a relaxed look. It still fluffs your brows, but it doesn't have the longevity to the original one or even to the Alicia one, which is why I like to combine the two, because both of these together makes the perfect brow look. Only two mascaras this time. The one that I'm wearing today is the Clio Kill Lash Superproof Mascara in Sleek Volume. So I love the long curling one where it's black and red. That one gives more length and curl, where this one gives you more of the volume, which is really nice. You guys can see the side by side of the before and after with 2 layers. It looks so good. It kind of looks like I'm wearing fake lashes. I'm just saying. And I'm not even talking about any fake lashes today. I really didn't wear any this summer, and I'm glad. I've been just keeping it more natural, and this mascara has been giving that to me. This mascara is newer. This is the Maybelline The Falsies. This is the Surreal Mascara. I believe I have it in a brown black. Yeah, I do. I've just been enjoying this mascara. It's not my all-time holy grail favorite mascaras. Like, it's not in that category, and I do want to do a dedicated video on that, but it is a really good mascara. Surprisingly, for the size of this, you know, the wand is definitely bigger. It makes my lashes look really good. I don't know what else to say about it. It just does it for me. We got a lot of lip products to talk about, starting with the lip liners. The one that I'm wearing today is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in Bare. Now, I've talked about Cafe a lot, but recently I got Bare, which to me is the perfect nude for someone like myself. It's not too brown, but it's not too cool and light where it makes you look sick. I don't know, I just really love the shade of it. I love the formula of these, and they have great longevity. It's not transfer proof by any means, but if I drink something or eat something, it still has the outline where I just need to apply ever so slightly. Another one that I'm enjoying that doesn't have as long of a longevity is the e.l.f. Love Triangle Lip Liner. This one is in light brown. It pulls warmer compared to the LA Girl one. This is what it looks like. You guys could see. It's definitely creamier, and the way it glides, it has more of a smoothness to it, where the LA Girl one I would say is drier, but I kind of prefer that. But here you go, that's a side by side. Not a lip liner, but I've been using it as a lip liner. So this one blew up on TikTok. It's the Palladio Lip Stain. I have it in nude and I have it in rose. I love these so much, especially the nude as a lip liner. Many people are using it as that because of the stain, and it looks very natural looking. It gives your lips that extra fullness to it, and I just love wearing it. Or when I'm near the water and I'm just not reapplying, when I'm just more active, this is the stuff that I like to wear. So I love nude, I love the rosy one. This is the one that I wore for my Strawberry Girl makeup look. So pretty. Since we're talking about the Strawberry Girl makeup look, I gotta talk about the lip products that I used in that video. I was using, or at least the one that I was wearing in that video, is the Milani Fruit Fetish in Strawberry Melon. Very appropriate. I also love the Cherry Lime, which is more red. Strawberry pulls more pink. And then another great one that is very similar to the cherry one is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. This is the Yummy Gloss in shade My Straw Booty. I just love glosses like this that have a tint to it. It makes your lips look so juicy, they smell amazing, and they make my day so much better. And the lip stain that I'm wearing today is from Unleashia. This is the glossy lip. Okay, I had no idea. They are both shimmer. I've had, which shade have I had for a while? I've had, man, I can't find the shade. Well, that's frustrating. I'm gonna swatch it for you and I'll have the shade down below. So this is the darker one. See how it's pulling warmer? So that's not the one that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the more pinkier one because I felt like it just made more sense with the look that I was achieving today. That's the pinkier one. I'm so obsessed with the smell. Kind of smells like sweet tarts, something like that. I wouldn't say exactly, but very similar. So I love the smell. I love the longevity. It just feels so watery but creamy at the same time, like very lightweight. I've just been really enjoying these. This is the type of product that I just leave in my bag, and if I forgot the lip product that I'm wearing that day, or I just need something on my lips, I put this on because it's a stain, has a little bit of shine to it, has a little bit of shimmer. It's like the perfect lip product all in one. And then my last lip product has to go to the Dior one. This is Rouge Dior Forever 200. This lip I wore on my wedding day. Obviously it had to be in my summer favorites. I'm gonna swatch it right here. So beautiful. Again, it leans warm. I tend to go for colors like this. I just love how it looks on my lips. There's really nothing else for me to say about it. Now, they said that it was transfer proof. If I'm remembering correctly, it does transfer a little bit, but you do have to let it wait and set, and then you're good to go. It's one of those types of lip products where it's not instant transfer proof, where you need to let it wait, maybe blot just ever so slightly, and then you're good to go. But that's a gorgeous shade for something where you want a little bit of color, but you still want it to feel more natural looking, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Like not too out there is basically what I'm trying to say. For my setting sprays, obviously the Peach and Lily one that I talked about earlier in my skincare routine, I did use it at the end just to kind of blend the powders and creams together because it was looking a little too powdery for me. Since that happens when you apply a lot of powder on the skin. But for longevity, you're sweating, you're going in the water, maybe you're Beyonce, this is the one you gotta get. This is a one size Antledong mattifying setting spray. I have the mini version. This one's so good, guys. It is well worth it. It works so well, but this is truly a setting powder for longevity. Longevity only, okay? Let's just quickly talk about these 3 body products that I've been using so much. Let's first start off with the Naturium, the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. I don't know if I talked about this before. I feel like I did. I just don't know if I mentioned it in my spring favorites. So I recently got a new bottle of this. This lasts forever. Look at this pump. I will say there is no refill. I wish there was because this pump is so good and you could just reuse it over and over again. But this stuff truly helps with KP. It doesn't prevent it from happening, but it does keep it at bay. So if you're dealing with texture on the skin, definitely check this out. If you're dealing with breakouts, hello, that's me. I deal with breakouts on the body. It's been a thing that's been happening for me for now a decade, and it's been very like on and off. And I would say within the last year or so, I finally figured out a system that works where I really don't get anything. Knock on wood, knock, knock, knock. I get 1 or 2 maybe, and that's only because I put products like this on my body where I should be, you know, taking a shower immediately right after. But you know, I don't shower every day. But if you are dealing with body breakouts and it's so frustrating in the summertime, check this out. I kind of want to do like a dedicated video talking about that, because there are a few things that I do and like techniques where I wish I knew that when I was 18, because I would have fixed this a lot sooner. And then the product that makes me look glowy is this one from Gisou. This is their honey infused body oil. Not the shimmering one, but it gives you that beautiful glow. That's where we're seeing the glow on my chest, a little bit on the arms, although my puppy Boo might have licked my arms, so it doesn't look as glowy, but you can really see it on the chest. It does have a slip to it, so kind of keep that in mind. Like when I do this, I feel it, you know, but it's not too heavy. It smells like their other oils, their lip oil, their face oil. All their oils smell like this, where it's more natural. It's definitely not their original signature scent. And then this is basically empty. I was saving it for this video. I had to stop using this for the month of August because there was barely anything left, and I wanted to show you guys for this video. It's another Naturium product. It's the Skin Renewing Retinol Body Lotion. I've never used retinol on my body before, but I was really intrigued, and since this is very affordable, I was like, you know what? Why not? It's fragrance free. It really makes my skin smoother. Like the combination of this and this, perfect. Like my KP, I don't really talk about it, but it's very minimal. And this feels so nice. It's definitely heavier, but it also gives a glow to your skin, which is really interesting. I didn't notice that until recently. I was like, oh, this is kind of glowy without it having shimmer. Hair products, starting off with this. I actually got this towards the springtime, but I really wanted to test it out, so I've been using this non-stop. This has been my go-to shampoo, conditioner, hair mask for the last 3 months. It's the Vegamore Hydra 8 shampoo and conditioner. This was sent to me, so I wasn't really expecting much. I can kind of be picky with my shampoo and conditioners, mainly my conditioners and my conditioning masks, just because some conditioners I feel like they don't do much, or my conditioning mask same doesn't do much, but these work so well. My conditioner is out, but that always happens to me. So I used this today. This is what my hair looks like. I will say I did go in with my Revlon One Step, the Plus, and then went in with my Revlon One Step, the curler, and I like switched it out. Love doing that. I'm so glad I have my Revlon back with me. It's been a tough 2 weeks without it, and I love it, and it makes my hair look so good. But washing my hair, I just strictly use the shampoo and conditioner, and it's really nice. It makes my hair so soft. It really gets the tangles out. Just the shampoo alone gets all my tangles out. And then with the conditioner, this conditioner really makes my hair so soft, and I don't feel like I have to go in with a conditioning mask, because these last few years I've been strictly just using some sort of conditioning mask and skipping the conditioner completely. But with this, I can actually use the conditioner, and it's been working really well. I've been enjoying the conditioning mask as well. I use it interchangeably with the regular conditioner because I don't think it's necessary to do both, and honestly don't have time for both, but I have the tiniest bit left. It smells really nice. It's not a fragrance I would typically go for. It's a floral scent. I don't know how to explain it to you. It smells like a perfume that I smelled before, like walking where someone has worn it, like someone a little more mature. Like the scent is definitely more mature, I will say that. And then just going back to the shampoo and conditioner, the packaging, I love a twist. Hassle-free, and also, do you see product? I love stuff like that. It's easy. I do want to talk about some fashion items, ones that I've been wearing every single week because I love them so much, and you can wear them so many different ways. When you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen most of them. I'm not gonna be able to show everything because most of it's in the laundry, also in my suitcase, because I just came back from my house. So a couple items that I do have on hand is this sweater. So I originally rented this through Nuuly. If you guys don't know, Nuuly is a renting service. It's really affordable. It's less than $100 and you get 8 pieces. Is it 8 pieces or is it 6 pieces? It might be 6 pieces. I'm blanking, but this was something that I rented back in June and I loved the look of it and the color that I was like, well, I have to have it. So I bought it on a discount and I've been wearing it ever since. I know we don't really talk about sweaters in the summer, but I love something that you can throw on over like a slip dress or just kind of like a dainty cami. And this has been like my go-to sweater for the summer. And then talking about slip dresses and camis, this one, so pretty. I talked about this, I did a haul. I did something. I showed you guys something towards the beginning of summer, maybe end of spring. This one is from Free People. I just love the color combo. Now this one specifically, I can't so much wear it out and about because of the high slits. But like, hey, you could totally put something under it, maybe shorts, something. You could totally do it. I just like wearing this when I'm home, when I'm chilling, when I'm creating content where it's more in the bedroom content or in the bathroom near a vanity. I love to tie so you can easily adjust it. That's always my problem with straps. Straps are just always too long on me. I don't know what it is with my body type, but the straps, if they're not adjustable, where the chest is like here, and I need to be here. I'm trying to think on the top of my head some other pieces that I've been loving. So Yellow the Label is one that I recently discovered last year. They do small batches. I bought their set where it was a short sleeve button up and matching high-waisted shorts. So cute. I talked about it in my spring summer wish list, but I talked about the pink one and I ended up getting the light blue one. I think the print has like forget-me-not flowers. So pretty. A very easy set to put on. I've been wearing it throughout the summer. Very lightweight. The shorts are lined, top is not lined. And then another Yellow the Label piece that I really like is a bathing suit. This one is yellow and blue with maybe a little bit of white. I love the trim. I love just the top and the structure of it. It makes me feel very comfortable. It makes me feel like everything's going to stay put. The high-waisted, the high cut with the leg, perfect. That's the type of style that I feel looks the best on my body. What else? I know long white skirts have been really in, whether it's high-waisted, low-waisted, mid-rise. I've had this one for quite some time. It was a set from Free People probably like 3 years ago. I'll link some down below, but I've seen a lot of girls wear them. It's so pretty. I think you can transition it to a fall, especially end of summer, beginning of fall. And I've been wearing it kind of low-waisted, kinda. We're not saying I'm a low-waist girl by any means, no, but I'm showing my belly button, which is a pretty big deal, especially for something like that. So this has been my favorite look that I've worn a couple of times. And I just like the combination and I'm feeling a little more comfortable showing my skin that's below my belly button, which is so weird to say to you guys, but it's a really cute look. I'm trying to think what else have really stood out to me. Like I've worn a lot of things and I'm like looking at the pieces that are not dirty, but those are the ones that stood out to me where I kept wearing them over and over again. So I'm gonna keep it to that. But some shoes that I've been loving, still haven't cleaned them. I wore these to my friend's bridal shower, which transitioned to going to her house. Many of us finally got to see the house that her and her fiance bought. And then we went straight from there to a bar, to karaoke. I wore these shoes from 12 to 12. I wore these shoes from 12 to 12, guys. And this is maybe 3-inch, which is my go-to, a 3-inch heel. And these are so comfortable. So comfortable. Goes with everything. I just love how there's nothing in between your toes, because sometimes when things rub against your foot, it's really uncomfortable, but I haven't got any blisters. It's just been a very comfortable experience. I'm trying to think what other shoes that I've been wearing not stop. Ooh, I just remembered the shoes that I got that are designer. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, but they're my white kitten heels with a little bow and a little peep toe. So cute. I'll have something linked down below that's very, very similar. I've been loving those for any kind of bridal activity or any time that I'm wearing white. Those have been my go-to shoes. I can't wait to bring them with me on my honeymoon. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Might happen next year, might happen the following year. We'll just see. And then the last thing I have to show you guys is this bag. It might be vintage. I don't remember because I bought it during the pandemic, but I got it on Depop. I just love the shape of it. Not the most travel friendly. You have to hold it like this, like you can't put it on your shoulder, but I love the shape of it. It's so cute. Again, all of my bridal activities, I've been using this, and just all of like my summer clothes that I've been wearing, this goes with all of it, and it just makes it so easy. It has a decent amount of space. Like, look at this. It has my AirPods, spray for your mouth, my hair clip. This wish I got when I was checking out my wedding venue. They're for your heels, so your heels don't sink in the grass. It's just so cute, and I love things like this. So maybe I can find something online that you guys might be interested in, and I'll link it down below. So those were my summer favorites. I know this is going to be a longer video. I hope you guys enjoy this. You always tell me that you guys love this and that you don't mind that they're longer, and I'm so appreciative of you guys. And thank you for staying on this journey with me and this channel. It's been a slow but steady race. You know what I mean? And I'm excited, and I'm hoping I should be picking up the pace with content and doing more. Summer for me is very hectic, so I should be able to pick up the pace and have more content for you guys. I don't like saying my goals out loud to people. Like, I'll say it to myself, I'll say it to my puppies, maybe I'll say it to Anthony, but I'm hoping to reach 20K by the end of this year. I think it's possible. I'm around 16 something. If you enjoyed this video and you haven't liked it, you haven't subscribed it, if you could please do, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!